2026 WTA Mérida Open. Going to be looking at the draw, some of the matchups, first round matchups, some of the seeds, and just take a look at this tournament and preview it. So first, of course, going to look at last year's results, refresh our memories on how this tournament turned out last year. So last year we had Emma Navarro win the final over Emiliana Arango with Alina Avanesian and Daria Savile making the semifinals of this tournament. So if we go to this year's Merida Open, of course, this is an event that's going to be played on the hard courts, and our seeds are going to be Jasmine Paolini, Emma Navarro, Ann Lee, Marie Buskova, Diana Yastremska, Janice Jen, Jessica Puzas Monero, and Magda Lynette. All right, so let's head right into the draw. So we'll start off with the top half. This is of note, there are only 28 participants in this tournament, so it's a little bit of a smaller field for a 500 level tournament. All right, so in Jasmine Paolini, she is matched up with Janice Jen. We got Hadaj Maya, Zarazua, Sloane Stevens, Katie Bolter, and Camila Osorio in that section. And then Ann Lee is going to have to face the winner of Soin Mez versus qualifier. Definitely watch out for Soin Mez in this section. Got Yashrimska, Stakusic, Busha Vekic. Definitely some opportunities in that part of the draw. I would expect Paolini to make it to at least the quarterfinals, and maybe the semifinals as well. Even though Paolini has struggled so far this season on the hard courts to get some results, but I think all in all, her section is not the worst, and the field in this tournament is probably not the strongest, definitely not strongest for a 500 level event. All right, as we head to the bottom half, we got Buzos Monero versus a qualifier. Uh, we got Engo, Magdalena Frisch, Potapova. That's a sneaky one. Watch out for Potapova. Buskova as well in the second round. And then an Emma Navarro section, Magda Lynette, Tatiana Maria, Pudinseva. A lot of qualifiers still to be determined. A total of 6 qualifiers, which is a lot for this tournament. Let's check out some of the qualifiers. Uh, we got Zhang, Kazinseva, Priscilla Hahn still alive, Lepchenko, Timofeeva, Lourdes Carle, last year's semifinalist, Avanesian. So still have to look to see who the qualifiers are. All in all, in general, I think the best course of action here to be focused on the seeds and who are matched up against each other. So I'm seeing Paolini, Janice Jen. Opportunity for Janice Jen. Definitely watch out for Janice Jen. I think she has a opportunity to make it not only into the quarterfinals and maybe even into the semifinals. So watch out for Janice Jen. Um, Even though her little section with the 4 players in her section being Katie Bolter, Hadaj Maya, Osorio, and Janice Jen is relatively strong for this field in my opinion. And then in general, I mean, this is obvious since all the qualifiers, the lower ranked players are going to be in the bottom half. The top half is the stronger section. Ann Lee, Sun Mez, I think that could be tricky. I probably will be taking Ann Lee to make it to the quarterfinals. Watch out for Donna Vekic in the bottom part of that section as well. And then Buzas Monero and Buskova matched up together. I give the slight edge to Buskova, but the winner of Arengo and Potapova could be a little tricky for Buskova. And we got to see who those qualifiers are. And then Magna Lynette and Navarro. I definitely feel like this is an excellent opportunity for Navarro. She's going to be facing qualifier in the second round. And maybe a tough opponent in either Pudinseva, Magdalena, Tatiana Maria, or another qualifier in the quarterfinals. But I would be probably picking Emma Navarro into the semifinals. So in terms of picks for this tournament, I think Janice Jen to the semifinals. I think she's going to be facing off against Ann Lee. I think Ann Lee gets past Sun Mez and gets past the fact she could be a little tough for Ann Lee, but I think she makes it to the semifinals. And then in the bottom half, I think Buskova makes it to the semifinals where she's going to face Emma Navarro. So I'll be taking all four seeds into the semifinals, except for I do expect an upset for Jasmine Paolini. Besides that, I do have the two, 3, and 4 seeds making it to the semifinals. Some dark horses to make it to the semifinals I want to just mention. Definitely think Sun Mez possibly can make it. Potapova as well. I think those would be probably the two big underdogs I could see. Maybe Don Vekic as well, or Busa here as well. I can see the winner of that match making it to face off against Ann Lee in the quarterfinals, and then you get to the quarterfinals, you're one match away from those semifinals. But in terms of my finals pick, I think I'm going to be going with Ann Lee to make it all the way to the finals, where she faced the winner of Buskova and Navarro in my bracket. And I think Navarro finds a way. I think she's going to. She had a little bit of a rough start to the year, but I think that this is going to be a good tournament for her to get her feet underneath her and start to rack up some good results. I have Emma Navarro beating Buskova, and I have an All-American tie in the final, Ann Lee versus Navarro, where I do have Emma Navarro winning WTA Mérida and the 500 ranking points that are assigned with it.